All right, all right. Good evening to everyone. Let's try to make a little more money. I already did some trading on that on the open, the Globex Open. So I'm gonna see if we can. I just missed this entry here at this level for a long. Good evening to everyone. Happy, what is it today? I don't even know what today is. Tuesday, July 22nd. All right, what do we got? So, this is the open. We had this flush down to that 170 level. That 170 level has been juicy. It's where I took a nice long this morning. I actually had a nice, I think it was 70-point winner. It was to recover some losses, but I did have a 70-point winner off of this level. So I started entering on this pullback and went in with 3 minis and closed up here. So I'm already about 3 grand up. I was only targeting this level and it got pushed up on this candle. So I expected that to be at least 2 hours in that play and probably come into this session or this stream rather and be in the trade. Honestly, that was my trade for tonight. This 170 level was juicy in the morning. We had bounces there. And that's why I took that trade. I had a nice trade in the morning off of that level as well. So let's see. What are we looking at here? All right, so now I gotta wait for a pullback. Missed this entry at this level. I was watching it, and yeah, that would have been a nice 20-30 point long there. So let's see. Let's be patient. Let's see how far we're going to go up on this. I'm already up comfortably. Shaw. How you doing, brother? Go straight to funded. How you guys doing? Well, let's see if we can get another trade. We're at a pivot point right now. Question is, do I want to trade minis or micros tonight? I'm already up. All right, let's try some minis. See how far this move is going to push us. Are we going to go test this level again, or are we going to fail here and come right back down? So we're going to be a little patient. I want to see overall direction. We're in a tight little channel here, so it's been channel after channel. It's moving tonight, huh? Wow. It's tight. Okay. All right, so as you can see, I'm already up nicely. I took this long, started building this position on this long for the bounce. Got the bounce a lot quicker than I expected and closed up here. So yeah, I'm looking at that 50-minute channel. That 50-minute channel is beautiful. I have it on this chart. It's literally oh, there it is. I have it already drawn. It's this right here. But yeah, that 15-minute channel, I missed this entry right here, trying to get ready for the stream. But it's all right. Like I said, I already captured the bottom of this channel here. I was watching the bottom of this channel. If you look at this line right here and this line, we came and tested the top right here at the bottom. I started building a position at the bottom of that channel. We got pushed down a little bit and it respected and it pushed right back up. So that was 3 minis. And what does it say I'm up? I'm about 3 grand on that play alone. So I'm not copy trading anymore. I'm locking it in, and I'll trade 1 account. But we just missed the bottom. Let me extend this channel right here. We just missed the bottom of that. Literally to the T, came down, touched the channel, and bounced. It's the same channel that I played this bounce. Here we had a little look above and fail out of the channel, a little bit of drawdown, but it respected it and came right back up. Yeah, there was 2 trades. There was this trade, the bottom of this channel, and this trade right here. This was a beauty, going from the top of this channel right back down. So now I'm a little late on this long. I'm going to let it ride out. Let's see how far we go up, potentially short again up here somewhere, but I'm going to give it time. That's a beautiful 15-minute channel playing out right now. You can see it on the 5-minute, you can see it on the 15-minute, but it's playing out. No question about it. If you look at the 5-minute, there it is. Boom, boom. And I already caught 1 play in that channel. I don't want to push my luck. So we're going to let this push up as far as it wants on this channel. It literally came to the bottom of this channel and bounced. So let's go, iGamer. I'm up, bro. I played a nice little long on this channel. I'm up 3 grand. Per account, but I'm not trading anymore. I'm not copy trading anymore for tonight. I'm just going to trade 1 account. I'm technically done on this trade right here. Nice little long for about 187, about 40, 50 points with 3 minis. That adds up. I needed a big win. So let's let this ride up. Let's see how far it's going to go. If it's going to go test the top of this channel again and start making decisions on where I want to short this. All right, let's see how far this is going to go. Let's let it play out. That other JC, oh, you played this? Nice. I played it here with minis and got a win that I needed. It's been a couple of tough days. Almost there. I don't think shorts will be a good idea. It's up on news. It's up on news? Okay, what kind of news do we have? I just literally got here, so let me check. I'm looking at financial juice. China. Okay, China. So there's some China news going on. Trump and Japan deal as well. But how long ago were these announcements, though? Japan 2-year bond. It's pumping for sure. Let's see how far she goes. What goes up must come down, even if it's for 20 points. Jimmy Trades, what's going on, brother? Haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Yeah, I'm going to watch this area, potential short again. Happy to hear, Jimmy Trades. Hope you're having hope you've been having some good weeks trading in the green and all that good stuff. iGamer third prop shop payout, bro. Look at you. I'm about to get my first Apex payout in like a month and a half. I didn't get any payouts in June. So I think finally this week I'll be able to submit. All right, it's pushing. As far as news, Japan 10-year bond yield. China bank injects 150 billion won. Yeah, good thing is I don't even know what I'm reading here. Let's take a look. 10-year bond yield. Okay, I have no clue about Japan bonds. China C-Bank injects 150.5 billion yuan. China said yuan midpoint. Yuan fixing range. China won. South Korea to talk shipbuilding. Trump comments on conclusion at White House. Japan. Trump reacts. Ooh, Trump. Powell to leave soon. He's at it again. Trump, Powell will not remain for a long time. That was an hour ago. Trump repeats criticism of Fed Powell at White House event. Oh boy. He's not letting go. All right. We just hit the 200 SMA. Let's see if there's more juice to this. Will she pop? All right, we're testing this pivot point at 230. Didn't quite make it all the way up on that 15-minute channel. This channel right here. See if we get a pullback to test this area again, and I may potentially try a long. If it's going to continue in that channel, it's obviously been paying so far. Alright, I'm going to have to be a little patient and figure out what NQ is doing. Is this news related or what's going on? So I'll wait for some type of pullback to test the bottom of this channel. Previous day close around here for a potential long. We've been playing that channel since the morning till we break out. That's all I'm playing. Christopher, welcome to the stream, brother. All right, it's attempting to bounce there. Christopher, welcome back. Welcome back to the stream, brother. Good evening. Good evening to everyone. Gotta wait. I gotta wait till see what are we gonna do. We're gonna get a pullback on this move up. We're gonna come back and test the bottom of this channel for a potential bounce. Is the bounce area here? We're at a pivot point right now. Going to be a little patient and figure out what NQ wants to do. We got apparently some news as well, so trying to figure out if this is news related or just standard NQ moving around. Japan just released some news. Deputy Governor of Bank of Japan. U.S. tariff hikes may initially affect Japanese firms through export profitability or export volume. I don't know, man. I don't even know if this is news related or... When it comes to Asia news, I wouldn't know what is good, what is bad. Got a lot of Japan, China news going on, but As far as what's good and what's bad for us right now, I have no clue. Bank of Japan Deputy Governor needs to adjust monetary policy to balance upside, downside risk to maintain. Okay. I don't know. He's a ripping. She's pushing. All right, let's be patient. Let's see what this news brings. This is the second touch of the 200 SMA at the 5-minute. I was tempted to short here, but with news and I'm gonna be a little patient. I don't want to get caught on a ripper to the upside trying to short news. So let's be patient. If it continues to push through the 200 SMA, then I guess news related, and we got a catalyst, but the entry would have been a while back. Yeah, 200 SMA right there. See if it continues to push through this. I was initially going to short the 200 SMA right here, but if you guys are saying this is all news related, let me hold off. All right, US and Japan. Now the news is out. Hold on. All right, hold on. US and Japan agree to maintain 50% tariff on steel. All right, I think I'm going to be a little hands off for now until we figure out what's going on with this news. All right, she's holding at this pivot point. If the news is going to push this even further, then it's definitely holding here at this pivot point. Initially, I was going to short the 200 SMA, which is here, but now with news, that changes everything. Well, good evening to everyone. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor, help me out with the YouTube algo, or for everybody, smash that like, smash that subscribe. It looks like we have some Asia news going on, pushing the market, so I'm going to be a little patient. I already got some nice green on this push up. I longed about 50 minutes into the open, playing this the 170 level. Honestly, I was only targeting this area, and we got a strong push up with 3 minis, so I'm already up nicely, but I'm only going to trade one account for the rest of the night. Let's see if we get some idea of what this news is going to do and figure out some trades. We got time. The news. All right, let's see. Let's see what this news is going to do. Now I'm a little, like I said, I was going to short to 243 to this area right here where the 200 SMA on the 5-minute is, but if we got news that is potentially going to push this, I'm going to be a little more patient. iGamer, the news came out, Financial Juice. Take a look at Financial Juice. That's the one I use. And according to some of our Asia analysts here in the chat, the news is moving the market right now based on the Japan deal, some of these announcements that are playing in real time right now. So I'm going to be a little patient. I'm going to wait to see if we get a pullback or continuation. At the 200 SMA, we should have had some rejection. Like I said, I was going to short the 200 SMA here, but I'm not seeing rejection there. So let's see if this news is going to continue to push this up. Mix 2525. I mainly trade NQ. Rarely will I trade ES unless NQ is moving 300 miles an hour that you can't trade it. Maybe I'll hop on ES, but in general, NQ. Nasty NASDAQ. Nasty NASDAQ. Well, iGamer, if you have the paid version that's not delayed, yeah, you'll get the read in live time, so technically you can get it couple seconds or a minute before it hits the market. Trav, yeah, man, we're in a 15-minute channel that's been playing out since the morning session. All right, let's see what we get. Or further, ooh, it's pushing through the 200 SMA. At that point, my hands are off in terms of shorting this for a while until we figure out what it wants to do. Yeah, I don't pay for it either. That other JC, yeah, that 200 SMA short is juicy. It all depends, man. It all depends on news. This is the 200 SMA right here at the 5-minute. I was going to short that. The problem is news. Are we going to continue to push up on news, or are we back to normal trading? So I don't think you're early on it. I think as long as the news doesn't affect us, I think you're going to be good with your short. I'm just hands off because of what I see. Oh man, that 200 SMA short. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Stock Trader 00. Welcome to the stream, brother. Good evening to everyone. Trying to see if we can get this news to settle a little bit and then start trading. King Caesar, good man. Sleeping is good. I had a tough morning. Well, first part of the morning was tough. Then I got a banger trade for 70 points and recovered. And then I came in tonight and got this trade on the news. And 3 minis. And then what does it say I'm up? I'm up $3 grand. So I'm done with most of my accounts. I'm just going to trade one. And probably See if I can get a trade. I missed this long and this 200 SMA short. I stayed up late last night. If you guys remember, for anybody who was tuned in last night, I had that, was it a short that I was in or a long? And I set a hard stop at, I forgot what it was, 90 or something like that. I think it was 90. And got stopped out. And as I'm turning everything off, I noticed that, as usual, I turn off the stream and then the play happens. So I hopped on a long for that bounce and made a little bit last night. But I'm cursed. I end the stream and the play happens. Or a major move happens, literally. King Caesar, welcome back, man. Hey, if you got the day off today, that's good. Nothing wrong with sleeping in, relaxing. Telling you, trading takes a toll on mental capital. All right, let's see. I'm watching this area, 245. That 200 SMA on the 5-minute is right there. We should have had a stronger pullback on the 200, yet the pivot point is right here at the 220, so there's a little back and forth between the 200 and the pivot point. If the pivot point holds, then we got further upside, so I'm watching this area. Jimmy trades, yeah, man. And the funny thing is, we take a brutal loss and we come back the next day for more. And fast forward another week, we take another big loss and blow a few accounts and come back for more. There's a certain, I think I've said it on a couple of streams, there's a certain personality trait for traders. Whether it's an addictive personality, in other words, you're just addicted to it, whether you win, lose, you just come back. You get slapped around silly and lose a couple of accounts, you'll come back tomorrow, just double up on how many accounts you buy and come right back forward. So we all got something in common. What it is, I don't know. We don't talk about Bruno. All right, so news is pumping. News is pumping this. Normally, you would have seen that 200 SMA provide rejection. That's a strong, I mean, I get it, it's like 10 points, but during Asia, 10 points, that's a lot. So it's ripping. I'm gonna have to let news play out. I have no clue. I have no clue how Asia news even happens or plays out, so I'm hands off until this fades out a little bit. Yeah, there's a lot of tariff news being released right now, so be careful. It would have been a beautiful long entry, but apparently all of this Japan news right here. They reduced the tariffs. That just got announced. They reduced, Japan and the U.S. agreed to reduce tariffs to 15%. That's huge. That's going to pump it. How far? I don't know. This could be the end of the pump or whatever, but Japan won't be disadvantaged for any tariff on chips. Japan secures lowest rate among trade surplus nations. All right, I'm hands off for now in terms of trading. I gotta wait to see what the hell I'm trading right now with news. Exactly, King Caesar. You said it. I don't think anybody else could have said it. You got to have passion for trading. You got to want to wake up. You got to want to come back the next day after you take a brutal loss, blown a couple of accounts. It's part of the journey. You got to love this. You got to have that passion for it to wake up. I mean, I'm in Arizona. At least some of you guys are on the East Coast. Your New York Open is at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. My New York Open is at 6:30 a.m. here in on the West Coast, Arizona, and even some of the California folks here. We're waking up 5:36 just to get ready to trade. Almost there. Yeah, they say day traders have an addictive personality. It takes an addictive personality to be able to take the emotional pain that we go through, losses, blown accounts, all that good stuff, and be able to come back the next day like nothing happened and ready for more. You got more? But like I said, aside from that, I think you got to love this. For lack of better words, you got to love this shit because sure, once you get some payouts and all that good stuff, you start seeing light at the end of the tunnel. But depending on your journey, you know, you could go through a phase of not seeing a payout for a long time. And you still need to be able to have that passion, wake up, absorb those losses, absorb those blown accounts, and come back tomorrow ready to go at it again. I remember at the beginning, I'd blow accounts and it was like nothing. Okay. Lesson learned. Oh, I did this wrong. Okay, let me adjust. And every big loss, every account blown is a lesson. You're like, oh, why did I do that? Or, oh, I got to do this. And each journey is different. You earn your stripes with your lessons, with your losses. Lamp trades. Do I drink alcohol? I do not drink alcohol. Maybe occasionally. I do not drink and I do not smoke, surprisingly. I never got into cigarettes or the affiliates of cigarettes. Yeah, and especially with trading, I avoid even like if I'm on the weekends or something. The main, I think I said this either last night or on the morning stream. My main indicator is sleep. I make it a point to get sleep, to get quality sleep. Fortunately, you know, this is all I do, or I can work from home for my other stuff that I do for work. So if in the morning I'll trade, and usually within 2 hours I'm dead. I'm beat. It's the emotional capital that you burn trading, and especially doing live trade. I literally take a nap. I have my breakfast, and I'll take a nap to try to catch up with sleep, so I can get 8 hours of sleep every single day, whether it's 2 hours in the morning or afternoon after the day session, and then after the night. I always need my 8 hours of sleep, even if it's broken down. The more sleep I get, the sharper I am when it comes to trading. My biggest losses, my tilt days, are usually sleep related. Go straight to funded, yeah, man. NASDAQ. I've tried ES. Don't get me wrong, I've tried ES, but it's too slow. But yeah, if you're new to the stream, looks like we're going to be talking a lot today with all the news and all the uncertainty of news. I'm definitely not going to short the news right now. So we're at a level that I should be shorting, but got to be careful with this new stuff. So in the meantime, if you're new, smash that like, smash that subscribe. I live stream from Arizona, 3 hours behind New York Eastern. Tonight, it looks like we got some Asia news going on, pumping the market, but I already got my share of the market. I longed 15 minutes into the Globex Open and caught some of that news, and I'm up 3 grand. So I'm not copy trading anything else tonight. I'm going to be trading this account. Everything else is locked. One account, see if we get a trade, but I'm going to wait for news to settle down a little bit. Tonight's topic, I guess, is the emotional capital you burn while trading. It takes a special someone to burn accounts, blow accounts, lose money trading, and come back the next day with a whole stack of new accounts ready to go from zero and go at it again. All right, I'm trying to see if there's any pattern to this, but right now it's all over the place. But yeah, my main indicator I've learned the hard way is sleep. I don't mess with sleep when it comes to trading. If I have a bad night or weekend, got a little too carried away or something, I just won't trade. Have you seen the NKD chart? I have not. Let's see what NKD. I don't even trade it, Nikkei. Oh, that's right, because this is all Japan related, so the Nikkei must be moving right now. Woohoo! Look at the Nikkei. Wow. Yeah, I'm not messing with NQ then. I guess the indicator will be when this starts fading on the Nikkei, then we can start shorting NQ. Other than that, market's pumping tonight. Best DJ in town? Yeah, I don't like I said, I'm strictly NQ, but I see what you guys are saying. Clearly, Asian news is moving Nikkei, and that's obviously messing with the NQ. I'm assuming ES is also pumping. But yeah, that's a beautiful play right there. Beautiful channel. When that breaks, there's a short there as well. Yeah, I don't trade Nikkei. I used to trade crude oil. I actually want to go back to crude oil. Not go back. In other words, trade NQ and crude. I used to do well with crude. I was going back to my Topstep days in late 2023 when I first came over to futures prop firms. I mainly traded with Topstep back then. I didn't know about Apex. I was a newbie. And most of my business, well, most of my business in the sense of burned accounts, that was late 2023 when I came over to futures and I found futures prop firms, Topstep. I was around late 2023, and I traded a lot of crude and Nikkei. I was always attached to NQ for whatever reason, but I also traded crude, and crude moves $10 a tick. That's crazy. All right, let's continue to watch the. You guys got me interested here on Nikkei. So if it pops up here, that's where I'm looking for the NQ short. If they're moving hand, if they're moving similarly, I'm getting some lag here. All right, here we go. What's going on here now? All right, we're testing 200 SMA again. See if we flush below that 200, or are we creating now an ascending channel? Looking for some type of pattern to hop on, but with news, it changes everything. That other JC, Bitcoin? I haven't touched my Bitcoin and Coinbase in a while. I remember when I started trading I don't know, probably 10 years ago, when Bitcoin was tradable as day trading. That's where I started crypto, with Bitcoin. I was day trading crypto back in the 8,000s. I mean, you'd have days where it moves from $1,000 points or $1,000 moves in 4 or 5 hours. Those were the days. Nowadays, I'm not saying it doesn't move, but it's one thing to move back then when it was $6,000, $8,000, 1,000 points, 400 points. It was easy trading back then. And then I just went to options for a couple years. And then a buddy of mine introduced me to futures, found futures prop firms in 2023, and that's what I've been doing since. King Caesar is going long on the Nikkei. You know what? Do I want to long the Nikkei? Did we get a pullback? Oh, we did get the pullback. Oh, but it's hovering down here now. I'm gonna let that one go. I'm not gonna mess with what I don't know. All right, 200 SMA. Should we short it? Should we short this? I'm trying to short the 200 SMA for some time now. It keeps holding. All right, what you gonna do, NQ? You gonna continue to pump, or are you taking a break here? What are you going to do? It's not letting go of that 200. It's using the 200 now as support. So looks like there's more to this move to the upside. Christopher, I agree, man. I was wanting to short this area, but with news, I'm a little resistant. All right, let's see how far this pullback goes. But it looks like that was the short. That other JC, I don't know. I think news has calmed down. We're in a I think this level right here was critical for the short. I'll show you in a second what I mean. There's a trend line coming from this morning's session. Watch this. But I caught it a little too late. And it literally maps right to the top of that. So I think that short is, oops. I caught this trend line literally after this thing started. But it literally came to that trend line and pulled back. That's based on a New York session high. So a little too late for me there, but I think your short is good. Oh, you closed it? Okay. Yeah, that trend line is coming in right from the New York session high. Respected it here and played it to the T right there. But I caught that trend line late. That's a Tory Trades. That's a Tory Trades trade right there. See, those higher time frame trend lines do work. But I literally saw it way too late. I was like, wait a minute, we got a trend line going on here from a higher time frame. That other JC, that's good stuff, brother. All right, we're coming to VWAP. 225. 200 SMA. Bottom of this channel here. Let me extend this. Right there. If I were to long, I got to give myself about 20 points of drawdown or wait. If the market is truly going to rip tonight, let's see where the Nikkei. How you doing with your Nikkei trade? Oh, it's not moving at all. Still there. Okay, no movement on Nikkei. Wet knife. I agree, man. All right, let's see if we flush 200 SMA. You got VWAP right below it. King Caesar is Nikkei long. But it's not moving. It literally moved straight up and then it just came to a halt. Ooh, pullback. Is it going to respect the channel? Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do here. I think I've traded Nikkei once or twice, but not my strength. All right, let's see where this pullback takes us. I'll entertain a long if we flush to the bottom of this channel. If we're going to use the VWAP and 200 SMA here as the bounce, then maybe hop on. Just doing too much right now. God damn it. Pawn, yeah, good idea, brother. Like I said, I want to try crude. I do want to start charting crude again and reintroduce crude to my trading. I did well with crude back in the days. I mean, we're talking about 2023, my early Topstep futures prop firm trading. Oh boy, oh boy. Is Nikkei continuing to dump? Okay, a little pop. How much did you guys say this moves per point? Is it 25 bucks a point? or a tick. All right, let's have a little bit of fun here. Let's go in with Nikkei. We'll monitor that. Let's go back to NQ. Hopefully I don't get flushed out. NQ, what am I going to do here? I'm going to long you. What am I going to do with NQ? NQ came to the 200 and VWAP. Do we have any type of ascending channel? Oh, we do have something here. Do we have any pattern that I can play off of here? Oh shit, I just made 200 bucks. Hold on, guys. I think I'm done. I'm gonna trail that motherfucker. I'm trailing it. Why is this doing this? Hold on. Keep going, baby. Keep pushing. Let's go. Maybe we should just do Nikkei at night. Come on, guys. Start pumping. Start pumping. Push it. Push it. Come on. Don't fade on me. Push. All right, let's go back. I mean, we gotta, I'm trailing, I'm not losing that. So whatever happens, happens there. Let's go back to NQ, see if we can find a long off of this trend line. I think I just closed, right? Yep, we just closed, we made an extra, I don't know, 180 or 200 bucks there. Well, thanks for the Nikkei tip. If it comes back to channel, I'll re-enter. But yeah, made a quick 180 bucks there, I think. If it comes back down here, I'll re-enter. Steve Paul, if you were on, I don't know what you were trading, but yes, the last hour of NQ, that broke some hearts. Everybody was waiting, including myself, for a strong power hour. You were hovering, and then a 50-point drop right before the close. I wasn't in position, but when I saw that, I was like, I'm out of here. All right, I guess we're going to go back and forth with Nikkei today. Ooh, if I had held, look at that. Play the top of the channel. That was me. All right. Well, now we know it's playing the channel. If it comes back down, I'm hopping on. Wow, that was quick. If that thing moves against you, you're dead. But if you catch the right move, I can see how that's easy money. All right, I'm starting to get interested in this trend line. Tory Trades is telling me this is the trend line we got to hop on tonight. Tory Trades and her trend lines. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Caesar, wait for the pullback though, because it's at top of the channel, isn't it? Yeah, dude, don't come in here, right? You're gonna it's playing the channel. Wait for a pullback. I'll enter somewhere here again. Careful with the channel, because it's gonna come back right down on you. Trying to get a cleaner. Here we go. Man, I would have doubled my money right there. All right, lesson learned. It's in the channel. We know that now. So I'll wait for a pullback. Yeah, I should have held that. That was a quick 180 or something. I don't even know what I made though, but we're up $3,300 between this trade right here with 3 minis for the news and my little Nikkei experiment over there. We're up. Stephen Paul, I would bet Forex is much easier than NQ, but that means exercising patience, much less dopamine. Not to sell it if it's about making money, not about winning. Forex versus futures. So in the US, Forex versus futures comes down to the number of prop firms you can trade Forex with, right? You got the fivers, is it called, or the 5%ers? You only have a few Forex companies Forex prop firms that you can trade in the US. Futures, you have a ton. I think both offer similar, if not the same, leverage. Forex with currency pairs, you probably have a couple more options in terms of what you want to trade. But I don't think there's a big difference in Forex versus futures. In fact, you're seeing a lot more Forex traders come over to futures because of all the craziness happening with futures, with Forex prop firms. Steve Noah, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you commenting. Listen, I've always said this from day one. This is a stream for you guys to share your opinions, your thoughts on the plays, the market, all that stuff. We had, who was it? Pawn that came in and talked about Nikkei. I hopped on a Nikkei trade and I just got $180 in like less than 2 minutes. So yeah, this is about building a trading community. You guys, welcome to comment on your entries, your thought process. Even if you're fading me, I don't care. It's always like that. 2 days ago, we had several traders in the stream. Some were long, some were short. And, you know, we were all trying to explain the reasons. Every reason was valid, and that's the market. You're always going to have people or traders in long positions and short positions with the best thought process and analytical skills on why they're in that long and why they're in that short. So the only way the market can work is if you have longs and shorts at the same time, and divergence will win. All right, you guys got me interested in Nikkei. Let's go back to the Nikkei on the news. We get any pullback? Any pullback around here without a flush, I'll hop on again. All right, trend lines. Tori trades in her trend line. This is a valid trend line. It's holding. I didn't long there. God damn it. $600. Nice. King Caesar. Yeah, I gotta look at that Nikkei more. Who was it? Pawn. Thank you for that tip. Wow. I would have made a nice green on this. All right, lesson learned, lesson learned. Play the channel. It's no different than anything else. You find a pattern and you hop on that pattern, and it doesn't matter if it's platinum. It doesn't matter if it's corn. Wow, that would have been a nice win. All right, lesson learned. Let it go. Let it go. Now we're looking at this trend line here, and do I want to hop on? King Caesar, good stuff, brother. Go enjoy some time with your family, and I'll see you tomorrow. On, yeah. That's crazy. Well, now I know. Look for a trend line in Nikkei and hop on. That's easy money. Yeah, it looks like everybody made move on that channel. Good stuff, guys. I trailed it. I was silly, and I only made $180 on this, but it was pretty quick. One or two 1 minute candles, and that was it. Now the short. Ooh, who's got the balls? Who's got cojones to short this? Huh? I'm staying out. Oh, the trend line trader. Look at here. Oh. Yeah, that was a good tip, Pawn. Nikkei. It's back to 41. Now you got me interested here. It's back to 41.05. All right, I gotta wait for a pullback, and I'll attempt another long. I'm not gonna long it up here. I get it. Little movements like this are pay, but too risky up there. King Caesar, have a good night, brother. The best loser wins. You got a long signal on Nikkei. Good stuff. I mean, based on the news, Japan news, looks like Nikkei is the one to play tonight. All right, come back down, and I'll try to long you. Come back down. All right, I'm going to attempt the long here. We're going to play Tory Trades trend line here. See if we capture some points to the upside. Looking to push above the 200 SMA. Stop. I'm going to have to keep it pretty tight. And we're playing Tory Trades trend line right now. I am up, so I don't want to give too much back. What am I up now? 3,000 for the day. A lot of that is based on this initial long here that got the news pump and closed 3 minis. So let's see if we can get a little push up here, capture maybe 10, 15 points, not going too crazy. If I get stopped out, then it is what it is. Do me a favor, if you're enjoying the content, smash that like, smash that subscribe. I will be live trading Asia or late Asia session, 9:15 p.m. Eastern every single day, along with the New York session. I'm sorry, not every single day. I'll do Monday through Thursday. Sunday, unless you got some news going on, I probably won't touch Sundays, but I will do Monday through Thursday, 9:15 p.m. And then I'm doing New York, 9:15 a.m. Eastern. All right, we're trying to see if we can get a push above the 200 SMA. The 200 SMA has been providing resistance, but we haven't completely abandoned the 200 SMA. Let's see if we can get a push up. Got a tight 15-point stop. Probably doing one to two max here. No, I don't think 1 to 2. I don't think it's giving us 15, 20, 30 points right now. So maybe look at 15, 20 points, maybe the top of this level. See if we can get up there for a potential TP. Tori is a heartbreaker. Yeah. Every time I see her post, I feel lonely. Trading, I feel lonely. Trading is so difficult. I'm like, oh, how can you be lonely? Come on, Tori, don't fail me with your trend line. You know, I took your course. I'm kidding, I didn't. Oh, man. The Tori trend line's not working. No. We're going to lose. Faraz, welcome to the stream. Thank you for subscribing. She's too big. She's too big for us little guys, Chris. She'll be like, who are you? How many subscribers do you have? No. I only do interviews with 250K subscribers or more. But when you get there, let me know. Good luck, JC. That's if she even answers. She'll probably have her assistant answer. All right, we got to hold the Tori trend line here. Come on, don't fail us, Tori. God, this is a $5,000 course to be able to take a trade on a trend line, guys. Not that I've taken that course or plan to, but I hear that course is up there. Nothing against Tori. I like her. I admire success. I admire what she's doing. Just having a little fun with this tonight. When you're up, you can have a little fun with it. Oh man, the Tori trade is not working, guys. Looks like we're gonna get stopped out. I may have to go back to Nikkei to make it up. All right, so it's coming back for, what is it, VWAP 226. That's where my out is. Ugh. Trend line's holding. Maybe she's right. Again, this is just teasing. I got nothing but respect for Tori Trades, her courses and everything she offers in terms of her content. Very smart girl, very successful girl with her social media and her trading. So just having a little fun tonight. I'm up 3 grand. I can have a little bit of fun. Come on, push. All right, let's go back to Nikkei. You guys got me more excited on Nikkei than I want to call her Nikki, not the Nikkei. Nikkei. Let's go to Nikkei. All right, come back down here, and I'll entertain you. Trend line's not holding here, man. It's not good. No bueno. Best DJ in town. Completely agree with you, man. I just got to be careful who in this house is listening. I don't want divorce papers in the morning. But I agree with you, buddy. Got nothing but respect for her. All right, let's pump it from here. Let's go. I agree, best DJ in town. She has my sub, and anytime I see her push content, I have no problems pressing play. Girl's been in Dubai. She was in, what was it, New York City last week. Girl's living it. I'm not traveling like that. Why would I criticize her? All right, but I do need this trend line trade to play out. Let's push this. Come on, pump. Ooh, it's trying to flush. She's trying to flush. It's no good. All right, let's see where my stop. Let me give this wick a little bit of room here. That's as much leeway as I can give you. All right, guys, if you are new to the stream or just hopping on the stream, help me out with the YouTube algo. We're having a little bit of fun tonight. We got some Asia news and market's been moving. Do me a favor, smash that like, smash that subscribe button. Having a little bit of fun here with trading. Trading already takes a huge mental toll on you and all that good stuff. Nothing wrong with just enjoying this. So if you're enjoying the content, smash that like, smash that subscribe. I live stream now, Asia, late Asia session, Monday through Thursday, 9:15 p.m. Eastern. And I continue with the session that I've been doing now for a month and a little bit, New York session, 9:15 a.m. For those of you that have used the code JCDT, thank you very much. That does offer you guys a little discount with all the prop firms, and it helps the channel. So thank you for those of you that are using code JCDT when purchasing your futures prop firm accounts. Like I said, it will always update to the latest discount. and you get a nice little discount and you help the channel. So thank you in advance for those of you who are using code JCDT. We're in what? End of July, hopefully beginning of July, mid-July. I want to start doing some giveaways, so stay tuned for that. I'm working with talking to a couple prop firms right now to start building some giveaways. So slowly but surely, this is month 1 of live streaming for me, New York. This is week 1 live streaming Monday through Thursday for the late Asia session. She don't want to pump. Uh-oh, we in trouble, guys. Uh-oh. All right. Well, let's see Nikkei. How are we doing here? Are we coming close down here? I'll entertain it. Now, the only problem is that over, and then you get the flush, so... Go back to nasty NASDAQ. Looking like she wants to flush. 200 SMA just went flat. Not good. Look at the 200. Just flatlined. All right, it is struggling to break above the 200 on the 5-minute. The pivot point is providing support, but there's a little back and forth right now between the 200 SMA on the 5-minute and pivot point. Let's see who wins, who provides resistance or who provides support on this. Unable to push above the 200. So playing the break. Look at the 5-minute. I don't know if it's clear enough here. Trying to play the break of this 200 to the upside. Using the 20 as support, but it is struggling, so we'll see. Either way, it's a tight stop. All right, let's go back to Nikkei. What do we got going on the Nikkei? Nikkei is coming down, and will she come back into the channel to the upside? NASDAQ just consolidating here, undecided. Let's go. We need to push above the 200. It's the 200. If we can pop above that 200, we're chasing Nikkei tonight. 200 right here. We need to pop. We did it once. We came back and tested. Is this continuation now to the upside? That's what we're playing here. But it needs to push above that 200. Ooh, no bueno, no bueno. It's starting to wick. So either way, minimal risk on that trade. Let's see if it plays out. Amit. You know, it all depends on what time frame you're using and all that good stuff. If you're playing higher time frame levels, then you're right. You're not going to see a trade. If you're trying to scalp something based on other criteria, then you'll find a trade. It all depends on what you're trying to do. Are there higher time frame levels that say this is in the middle? Absolutely. We're trying to scalp. So it's a little different in the sense of waiting for the perfect 40, 50 point play. All right, here goes the pop. Let's see if we can push. $200 SMA is providing that resistance right now on a 5-minute. Okay, here we go. Anytime, brother. It's scalping, right? It's a little different. If you're on a 1 minute, you're trying to find, patterns or something to scalp. Of course, if you're looking for more technical plays, you're not trading on the 1 minute. You're trading probably using 15, 30-minute levels and waiting for a specific level to enter. This is a little different. Just quick scalps. With this price action, how slow you can take the loss and not stare at the ceiling for the rest of the night. You already got 156 bucks. Good stuff. I'm at 25 bucks. Can I get 10 points on this? God damn it, NQ. Doesn't want to move. Diego, hey, new to this channel. Have you had a good trading session? How did you go on yesterday's trade? So today I'm up $3,000. You guys should see the P&L. I'm up $3,300 on today's session with the trade right at the open. I longed right before the news drop. Where did my entries go? Am I on the right account here? Oh, I'm not showing trades. Here we go. Show trades. I don't know. I don't know what happened to my trades. They're gone. It's a conspiracy. Oh, here they are. So here's this long with 3 minis. So far so good. I'm up about $3,000. And now I'm playing to see if I can capture 15, 20 points and probably call it a night. The Tory Trades trend line looks like it's actually working. But we are approaching resistance. So let's see if they can push this. I'm not going to get too greedy. I'll probably close at 250. I will move my stop now to profit. And let's put my TP somewhere up here to test this level. I'm up. Come on, keep pushing, keep pushing. God damn it, you can never be consistent in your moves, can you, Nick and Q? Shark Trends, doing good, brother. I'm up 3,300 for now. I'm up 3 grand on all my accounts. I'm only trading now 1. I had that nice long right at the open for this Ripper. I had 3 minis, so I'm trading minis tonight. Oh, come on, NQ, just push. So now I'm using the 9 EMA as the stop. In other words, if it breaks through the 9 EMA, then it's just a look above and fail, and we grab a little bit of profit. NQ cannot just move in one direction and continue, can it? Amit, I do not trade gold. The only reason I'm even watching Nikkei tonight is because one of our viewers, Pawn, I believe it was, mentioned it. But if there are any gold traders and you want to comment on the chart, feel free. Come on, NQ, just give me the quick pop. So I was playing the break of that 200, which is usually a little quicker. That's why if it falls apart, I'm not going to take a negative stop or lose profit. I'm trailing this 9 as support, and that becomes my stop. In other words, I'm playing a breakout. I'm not playing consolidation. It's a quick pop. But it's not giving it to me. Stealth looks like Stealth is long as well with MNQ at 263. I'm calling it at this level. I'm already up, just adding a couple little bit of scalps to the number. Let's see if we can get it. We were what, 5-6 points away, which would put me at about 3,500 for the night. But I won't say we got it until we get it. If it flushes down below the 9, then I don't care about a 9 EMA test at this point. Take my green and we'll look for another setup. George Panos, I trade GC, made new highs today. I'm taking a short. Nice. Stanley making fun of my trend lines. Oh, man. I feel my feelings have been hurt. All right, we can get rid of this. This did not play out. Come on, NQ. For once in your life, just have continuation. Stealth, yeah, I'm having fun. Like I said, I'm being honest with everybody. Trading Asia every night. This is the first week. Have I traded Asia occasionally? 100%. Usually I hop on the Asia session when I know there's news, tariffs, or something going on and it's going to move. Then I hop on. But I like it. It moves slower. It literally sets you up to trade based on something, whether it's a trend line, a level, for quick scalps. I can't play for 3 hours, although sometimes I've been stuck in 2-hour trades. But I do like the Asia. I'm having fun with this. It's a good group also that hops on to watch and having fun while today we're lucky. We're making some money. What are we up now? 3,300 closed, and we're in a trade right now that's in the green. I'm going to trail that 9 EMA. Again, I'm playing a breakout for a quick scalp. I'm not interested in consolidation, so hopefully we can get TP and probably call it a night. We're taking the Tory Trades trend line trade. Come on, pop it. Pop it. You can do it, NQ. You can do it. Oh, there goes the 9 EMA touch. It's not good. Needs to hold. Don't flush that. Because I'm not interested in you. I'm not interested in any testing right now. Just breakout. Breakout in slow motion. Ah, you couldn't do it, could you? You had to come back and test the trend line. Oh well, that's it for that trade. It needs to test the trend line. All right. Well, we got a little bit of green there. What are we up? No, we... NQ can never make it easy, right? And the funny thing is, it'll probably bounce right there. It needed a 20 SMA touch, test the trend line, and go right back up. But like I said, I was playing a breakout. Not interested in pullbacks or consolidation or testing. Just didn't play up. All right, let's take a look at Nikkei. You guys got me interested on Nikkei tonight. Still in pullback mode. I guess Asia news is kind of driving the market overall, or the movements tonight. All right, guys. Well, if you're new to the stream, do me a favor, smash that like, smash that subscribe. Help me out with the YouTube algo. So far, we're having a good night. We're up about 3,400. Now I'm just entertaining little scalps here and there and picking up scraps. Yeah, you guys got to help me out with the algo. If you're enjoying the content, do me a favor, smash that like, smash that subscribe. Like I said, I do this now Monday through Thursday, 9:15 p.m. Eastern, and I do the New York session 9:15 a.m. Eastern as well. Appreciate you. Well, we had some movement and then it slowed down, but it is respecting the trend line. I just I didn't want to deal with pullbacks. I was looking for a pop and it just wouldn't give it to me. Slowed down significantly. Chris talking about ES. Let's take a look at ES. I don't trade ES often. Well, let's take a look at what you're seeing on ES. Ooh. This could be a potential, what does that look like on the 30-minute? Been playing that channel pretty well. All right, let's come back to the Stealth. You had 30 points. Nice. Yeah, tonight it moved. You had long opportunities at the open. I longed the open for this, but look at this beauty of a short. Then you had another long, and then it kind of slowed down. Right now we're in this consolidation area between 230 and 250, about 20 points up, 20 points down, back up 20 points and down. But definitely today was good in terms of movements. This was a beautiful short, but at that point I already got in this trade. This was a nice one too. So it's definitely been moving today. Now it's just done pretty much. Well, not done, but just moving a lot slower. But the movements were there today earlier. No question about it. Stair-stepping it. These bulls are stair-stepping it. On, yeah, thanks for tuning in. I think it's slowed down significantly. I may call it early too. Plus, like I said, I'm already in the green. It's time to do the right thing and lock in some profits. We had a little bit of fun scalping Nikkei. We had a little bit of fun scalping a Tory trend line. But I think the good trades have played out. Time to lock it in and come back tomorrow morning, 9:15 a.m. Eastern. But sometimes you gotta, this trading takes already a pretty big toll on emotional capital. Sometimes you gotta let loose and have a little bit of fun. And we had some fun today with the Nikkei. Thank you, Pawn, for talking about or mentioning the Nikkei. And I'm gonna have to email Tori Trades tonight so she can explain why the trend line trade didn't work tonight. I'm teasing. Just having a little bit of fun, guys. If you're enjoying the content, though, do me a favor, smash that like, help me out with the YouTube algo, hit that subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'll be back tomorrow, 9:15 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Thursday. I won't do Sunday. That's time for the family. But I'll be back tomorrow morning, 9:15 a.m. Eastern, and see what this nasty NASDAQ gives us. The best loser wins. I agree with you, man. I agree. I think the chat is in agreement with you. Bartolo Lugo, welcome to the stream. Thanks for dropping a note. Thanks for tuning in. But I'm going to call it early today. Usually when you start having a little too much fun is when you start taking losing trades. Going to lock it in for today and come back tomorrow. Tomorrow's another day. Appreciate everybody tuning in. JC, some of the regulars now that I start seeing here. Stealth, Chris, George Panos. I've seen you a couple times. Pawn, I think this is the first time I see you, but thanks for hopping in and giving us the Nikkei, as I call it, the Nikkei tip. And everybody else, thanks for tuning in. Don't be shy up there. I know you guys hang out up there in the trees and watch like owls, but feel free to comment. Like I said, it's not just about what I say or what I'm seeing. Feel free to hop on and share your trades. Doesn't matter if you're fading me. A couple nights ago, we had a pretty mixed group. Some were long, some were short, and that's when it gets fun. Diego Peña, have a great night, buddy. Stacks Network, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you all. If you haven't done so, before you leave, do me a favor, hit that like. It does help me out with the YouTube algo. Little YouTubers like us, we depend on you. We depend on you for likes and subscribe. So thank you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Fortunately, we had a great night. What did we end up at? 3,400. Yeah, lock it in. Walk out of here. The longer you stay in front of those charts, the more you expose yourself to the market, the more potential for losses. So have a great night. I'm like somebody asked me earlier, are you enjoying the Asia? I like the Asia session. I'm not going to lie to you. This is the first week that I've traded it every day. Usually I wait for news or something's going on with news and I'll hop on Asia. But I'm going to do this more often, Monday through Thursday, 9:15 p.m. Eastern. I think I've said goodbye too many times. Have a great night. I'll see you all tomorrow. And thanks again for tuning in.